Alright guys, check this out. I'm over here at the Harley Davidson demo days, and today I'm going to try this bike right here. This is the 2023 Livewire by Harley Davidson, which is an electric motorcycle. There is no gasoline engine, no exhaust, no clutch, no shifting. It is pretty wild. I just got back from the new Livewire, which is the Del Mar. So it'll be interesting to compare the two. So this one, you're leaned over a lot more than the other one. Looks like the foot pegs are a little bit further back maybe than the other one. It seems like the gas tank is almost like you can have a better grip on the gas tank. Well, it's not really a gas tank. On the fake gas tank here above the battery. Alright, so to start this guy up, hit the button here till the 0 comes on. We're green and we should be ready to go. We are in road mode, and on the last one I didn't even get out of road mode into sport mode because it was just so fast. It was almost too fast. So we're gonna try this one out. Alright, here we go. No shifting, no clutch. And the interesting thing about this one is, well, the new version actually had blinkers on the left, like kind of like a Honda, like an all-in-one blinker. And this one has your traditional Harley Davidson blinkers on both sides. So it's got more of the Harley Davidson setup for the blinkers. This one seems like it has more whine to it. You can definitely hear it whining. The other one was absolutely silent, which is interesting. Huh. Wow. Big difference in engine noise, I guess you'd call it. Battery noise. It's definitely more of a forward lean on this one. The other one seemed like it was maybe a little bit more flickable, going back and forth. It's so weird pulling up to a stop sign and having absolutely no sound. Wow. It's pretty wild. Alright, this one, I'm actually going to put it in sport mode here. Wow, this one has, well, I haven't tried the sport mode in the other one, but this one has a lot of engine braking. You barely let off the gas, and it's like you're full on the brake, which is pretty wild. Wow. It's like your gas and your brake are all in one in the throttle. You just twist the throttle for gas and brake. It's pretty wild. This one has pretty much the same kind of display as the other one. The position of the mirrors, like, I'm looking at a lot of my arms. Not very good for actually looking behind me. You know, it's could be because just I'm so big. You know, I'm 6'4" and 240 pounds. So, and it actually fits me pretty nice. Both this one and the Del Mar both have pretty firm seats. It's almost like you're sitting on a board. It's not like the plush Harley Davidson seat. It's kind of interesting. I don't know if I could ride on this thing with this seat for probably more than maybe an hour. Of course, you run out of juice after an hour, so you'd be standing up anyways. And that's one of the things that I don't like about these electric bikes, you know, is the range. Because, you know, when I'm driving to work, it's like an hour and a half each way. So I can't get to work and back in one charge. I don't even know if I could get to work on one charge. But yeah, you'd have to charge it at work and charge it at home. But for driving around town, this would be a blast. I think you could pick up the front wheel on this one. It's pretty crazy. Alright, so I'm going to do the first turnaround in this parking lot up here. As far as the suspension is pretty good, actually. Not too bad. I don't know if it would do very well on like a dirt road with potholes, or like really, you know, really big washboard kind of a road. Seems like it's maybe too firm for something like that, but for just cruising around on, you know, regular, you know, back streets like this, seems like it's good. Kind of like maybe like a lowrider S kind of a suspension. Pretty firm. Wow, that engine braking is incredible. I don't even think I have to use the brakes at all. Alright, I want to turn here. Turns around really nice. It seems like it's almost feels like it has maybe thicker tires than that Del Mar. The Del Mar was the Livewire 2 version. Ooh, that's weird. Is there something in here? Oh, that's where you charge it. All right. Interesting bike. Very interesting. I like the color. It's so weird. It feels like it's stalled. It's not running at all. It gives you your, looks like that's your range. 83% range. 114 mile range, it says on this one. Which is pretty wild. Alright, let's just try her again here. It's pretty nice, actually. Pretty nice. I think two things would kind of get fatiguing after a while on this bike is this has more of a forward lean than the Del Mar. So it feels like it's putting a little bit more pressure on my hands. Of course, if you were going really fast, that forward pressure actually kind of counteracts the wind pressure. So it's kind of, you know, almost like a sport bike design that gives you more of a advantage for going really super fast with that forward lean. But for just going around town, it's kind of fatiguing because you don't have that much wind resistance. And the seat, it's pretty firm still. It's not hurting me yet. Of course, this is my second bike of the day. But I think after an hour, I'd be ready to get off this thing from that seat. I don't know if they have the different seats you can actually switch to where you could get a different seat. Maybe they do. But that's probably the first thing that I would upgrade. And I don't know if you could really be, I don't know, if you could upgrade the handlebars. I would think if you had the handlebars maybe up and back a little bit more, it'd be kind of more like a cruiser. I think it'd be almost more comfortable that way. Because the more I ride this thing, the more fatiguing my hands get. Yeah, I'm not really not comfortable with the sport bike stance. I'm more of a cruiser guy myself. They both feel pretty stable on the road. Not as stable as a bigger bike, but a lot more stable than like an Iron 1200 or something like that. Way more stable. Seems like maybe the suspension's not as good on this one. The Del Mar, it seems like they upgraded the suspension. This one, I'm not sure I'd be comfortable doing a one-hand wave. Just because of the forward lean, you'd almost have to like lean back and then wave and then lean back forward again, which is kind of weird. Seems like the wind kind of pushes you around a little bit too, just because it's a lighter bike, which is an interesting effect. I think they said the Del Mar was like 400 pounds, which is super light. Takes the corners really solid, really easy. No problem there. Wow, that engine braking, it's intense. It's like you're full on the brake. You literally don't have to use brakes on this thing. There's no clutch, no shifter, no, you don't even have to use the brakes. All you have to do is hop on and hit the gas. It's pretty crazy. Definitely louder than the Del Mar. It's pretty wild. I thought it was I rode the Livewire once before, and I thought it was quiet back then, but you get on that Del Mar, and that thing is like completely silent compared to this. This is really noisy compared to that Del Mar, which is interesting. There's some ape hangers on that bike for you. Yeah, this is a pretty wild bike. Yeah. All right, so for that little ride, my hands are pretty fatigued. So yeah, I don't know how much. I think the thing that would give up on me first is my hands, just because of the forward lean. The second thing that would give out is my seat. Definitely my seat. It's pretty firm. It's not my seat. The seat's not hurting yet, but it's fatiguing, I would say. But the power is addictive. These are so fast. All right, so I'm gonna bring this one back here. Let's see. See where he wants me. All right. Pretty awesome. All right. Turn it off here. All right, so there you have it. That is the 2023 Livewire electric motorcycle from Harley Davidson. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for coming along, and I will see you next time.